Hello, everyone. So it's the beginning of February in 2024. And this month at our school, we are beginning to celebrate the essentials of Yang Family Tai Chi. And the first essential is empty, lively, pushing up, energetic. Now, you might wonder what that all means, and I'm going to be sending you a link in our email. But for now, we're going to start with the basics. This is the first class of the month. And the basics is I want you to think about your body. And although all of those also relate to your spirit, if our body is in the right place and our intentions are in the right place, our spirit will be in the right place too. And so I want you to think of it at its essence for your body, meaning our head is up and our body is suspended. So I want you to just stand for a moment like you're in prepare, feet shoulder width apart. And I want you to, you can't be lifting up, right? Unless you're also there's something down to counter it, right? Right? There's that yin yang all the time. So I just want you to feel as if there's a vacuum above your head. It's a little vacuum. It's not super strong. It's not going to pull your head off, but you don't have to hold your head up at all. Just have the intention that there's a little vacuum above your head and you can count on it. You can absolutely count on it. And then go ahead and get yourself, your body into prepare, all that list that you do. One of which is that long neck and your body suspended, hanging down. Let it go heavy all the way down into your feet. Feel like your feet are fully rooted to the ground. Open your eyes. Really, really imagine empty, lively, pushing up, energetic. And now let's go to section 2. Practice what we know. Beginning from our cross hands position. And let's make this prepare as well, like we always do. But now here too, same idea. That vacuum at the top of your head, that spine that's very long, those shoulders down, the neck is long. Your body has structure. Your knees are bent, but oh, that lower body is heavy and rooted, and the upper body is empty, lively. That head kind of pushing up towards that vacuum, energetic. Embrace tiger, return to mountain. Roll back. Press. Push. Fist under elbow. Repulse monkey. 1, 2, 3, diagonal flying. Raise hands and step forward. White crane spreads its wings. Left brush knee and push. Needle to see bottom. Fan through back. Turn body. Chop with fist. Step up, parry, block, and punch. Step up and grasp bird's tail. Right ward off. Roll back. Press. Push. Is your head still up, empty, lively, energetic? Single whip. Cloud hands. One, empty, lively, pushing up, energetic. Two, three, single whip. High pat on horse. Right, separation kick. Arms circling, separating. Close, stand up, look, kick, change arms, sink, circle, separate. Close, stand, look, kick, turn body, left heel kick. Descending left brush knee. Right brush knee. Step up and punch down. Turn body. Chop with fist. Step up, parry, block, and punch. Step up and right heel kick. Left strike tiger. Right Strike tiger. Turn body and right heel kick. Turn body, twin fists, strike opponent's ears. Left heel kick. Turn body, right heel kick. Now just for kicks, keep your arms where they are, bend your left knee, and put your right foot down, one line, two sides pointed towards the corner. As you shift your weight, bring your left arm in and rotate your right palm. Stand on your right foot and swing your left leg forward, block, shift weight, and punch. Apparent closing up. A little bit to the left, arms cross, coming back into push, cross hands. Closing, stand up, present your hands to 12 o'clock, rotate them, push down like you're pushing a ball through water. Your legs are now straight, and finish. So in case you didn't notice, we are finishing our introduction anyway to the movements in section 2 today. So like that's section 2. Imagine that. I know that there is none of us here, myself included, that feels like we have section 2 perfectly, right? This is not where we are, and this is not where we need to be. There really is no such thing, right? Although we have people who do it so beautifully, so much of the time, that they impress us. They too have their moments. So I wanted to get a feel for that because some of you have never done, I mean, of the students here, most of us have never done section 2 all the way through before. So there was your very first time, even though you didn't quite know what you were doing. That truncated parry, block, and punch there. So that's what we're doing today. And what I do want you to do with your practice when you're doing something that is easy for you, maybe that's for you, it's cloud hands. Maybe that's for you, grasp the bird's tail because you've done it so many times. Maybe for you, there's some other movement that you just really love. I do want you this week when you're practicing and all month long to just periodically check that feeling of that empty, lively, pushing up, energetic feeling and know how it is in your body and in your spirit when your head is up. You can even do it. You can even do it when you're just walking around. You know, you're put the coffee or the tea on and you're walking around just eyes open, head up, and this feeling like your body is very long and you are very straight and you are very connected to the earth and the sky, right? Empty, lively, pushing up and energetic. It is, when I have gone up, I will tell you this, when I have gone up for ranking, it is what I choose to do to be the most important thing extra thought I have when I'm demonstrating for my ranking, because it is the first and it is probably the most important, essential. So so we're starting there, and please put it in your work. All right, so today, needless to say, we're going to do some review of our ball spin that we did last time. But what else? You just did the whole second section, and we're going to go over that truncated Parry block and punch and parent closing up, which we haven't done for a long time, and cross hands. Anything else we want to put on the agenda? Any questions anyone has? Yes, Berlin.
This is a general practice question. I have a tendency lately to try to correct little bits while I'm trying to do the form. So it's very like choppy. And today I decided not to, but then it's like, maybe I should be. So is it better to just like note it in your head and keep moving smoothly? Or should I just like move that foot? Or, you know what I mean?
I think that's so I think you have to, there are times when you practice that you really have to even potentially practice a single movement or several movements, or a sequence of movements together to put it in, and you want to correct, you go, nah, that's not right. But you also want to get fluidity, right? It's a lot like reading. I have a reading disability, and to me, it's a lot like reading. You know, you want to get to that fluidity. You want to get to that point where it doesn't matter if you quite get everything, but you want to just have the whole process also go together, because that teaches you something. Or singing's probably a better thing. Singing, you know, you want to have your phrasing, right? And you want to have your body shifting in this. So I would say depending on where your mind wants to be, right? Where your mind wants to be, your intention may be, I'm going to get this right? If your intention is, I'm going to get this right, go there, right? And correct those mistakes as they happen. That's fine. If your intention is to experience the Tai Chi and learn from the Tai Chi, because believe me, you will. It will teach you, and it'll teach your body. Then it'll tell you when eventually those little errors aren't going to feel right. So in fact, that's probably what happened. You went, that's not right, right? You're learning something when you go, that's not right. Just in that moment, your body is, but your body may have to go on. I have those moments all the time. So just decide. I laugh a lot about them. Grandmaster Yang Zhenduo, who was the grandfather of Master Yang. He used to say, you must do the long form 3 times in a row. So that's like 90 minutes or 80 minutes. But you do it the first time to sort of warm up and get the kinks out, and you don't worry, you just do it. You do it the second time to work on it. And you do it the third time to love it and just enjoy it. So I leave you with that too.
Thanks. That makes sense.
All right. So why don't we go from we can't hurt us. Let's do a little more practice, and well, actually, let's just start from let's start from here. This right heel kick going into our strike tigers, right? Because we've been kind of working on those too. So we're gonna sink, step, arm comes over, left bow step, left arm big swing, and shift back, turn, shift back, arms come down, step, look, right strike tiger, turn body, right heel kick. Little turn, twin fists, strike opponent's ears. Left heel kick. And turn body, right. That wasn't so great. Kick, heel kick. All right, and let's do that in the directions that we should be, that we normally do them in. One more. So we have done a right heel kick, left strike tiger, descending, rooting, left arm over, and strike tiger. Shift back, turn, shifting back, arms to the side, step, look, pull with the right, and across with the left. Turn body, right heel kick. Small heel turn. Twin fists, strike opponent's ears. Left heel kick. Turn body, right heel kick. I cannot call it and do it at the same time. All right, so how are we feeling about that? I don't feel so great about it. I did like 4 of them really well right before class. So much for today. How are we feeling about that spin kick? Yeah.
The heel kick where you go from the you do the one heel kick and then you do the other right after it. When do you open your hands? When do you open your hands on the second one?
Yeah, let me
There's the two that are strung together.
yes. So this one. You don't have to open your hands.
No, I meant the one you do the fist on. There's two other. And I forget what they come after, but you do one heel kick and then another heel kick right after that, and your hands are in. When you're it might be when you're coming from the ears, boxing the ears, and you come down, and then I'm sorry.
Yes, no, that's all right. Let's try that. So we are boxing opponent's ears here. We'll do them. There's several of them and they are different. But this one, let's come back here. So here we are, twin fists, right? And we come down and we've got fists, and we've got fists, and we've got fists, and we've got, as our arms are together and we're coming up, once we come past here, so you're like this, once you come past here, you get them fully open before you kick. Okay, so let's try that. From here, down, still fist, still fist, still fist, and then open when you're connected, and then you kick. Now, there is another one where I think that's this one. Here, right? You've done this and we come, no, wait. I'll have to remember what the other one is. I will, but they're, yes, thank you. Right. Right. So, yeah. So we are, right. Right strike tiger. And we come like this. We got two fists. What are we going to do now? Because now they're already crossed, right? We shift our weight and they open as we come up. Okay, there's no other way to, you know what? I'm going to double check that. There's one where no, yeah, we've got a fist. We have fists. I'm sure of this. And then we come like this. But there is another one in here somewhere where we open it. I'll double check that. I'm going to double check.
That other one is the one where we step up to do the kick, isn't it? We release and we step up to do the. I don't know.
I'm just trying to remember where we are. So when we do it again, I'll remember all that. But if your other hand is a fist, you're going to bring the fist all the way. If your other hand is not going to be a fist, you know, and you've had a fist, you're gonna come down and open, you know, come down and open and bring it over. So you're gonna open like you do for Chengfu. So here, right? Here we go. So like if you're like this, I know where it is. Sorry. I'm going to have to do it in the correct direction. So we parry, blocked, and punch after, you know, we punch down, we turn body, we come through parry, block, and punch. We're about to do strike tigers. And we come and we do this Chengfu move. I'm going to get us here. We're going to do this Chengfu move. And then it's like this, right? Just like we were going to do step forward and grasp the bird's tail. Right here, we just leave this hand. I'm sorry, no. Boy, it's so hard to do it when you're not. Okay, we're here. And here. This is a kicking arm, so we're going to leave it. Watch my right arm. It opens and comes up, and then I kick. So it was a fist, and as I turn it down, it opens and comes up and joins the other one. So now I think we have them all. Thank you, Erlyn. Boy, you know this second section really well. I'm amazed. It's your first time through. You're like, and there's one here, and there's one here, and there's one here. And yes, they are all different in that regard. Very nice. All right, let's just hit this double kick, as you called it. I mean, this you've done one kick and then you do the other kick, right? So this kick, let's walk it around and remember how it goes through the walking. So we've done a left kick. And then our hands stay the same as we bring our foot back or down and into center. Then at this point, our left arm in particular rotates. Our right arm rotates just a tad. Then we swing. And initially, so if we're walking around, we swing our body, whoop, we swing as far as we can go. Some people only go this far. And then just turn and then put our foot here. And then we walk around and do the same thing. And then this is very similar to what would happen if you did it correctly, if you did it without walking around. You keep spinning and your arm comes in and up and kick. And that's why I suggest you walk around in some version of that. So let's do the walk around one more time. So we've kicked. Everything stays the same until here, to this point. Then we come back and we rotate. Then swing. And actually this swing, I just want to say, this swing, if we're walking around, we're probably not swinging quite as much, but it's a body turn swing, right? It's from your waist. And then you pivot. And then again. And then here, just keep turning across, up, kick. And that keep turning across, up, kick happens pretty naturally when you actually do the spin turn. So let's try that. Do the actual turn. Remember what happens here is, again, we bring it down and then we balance here. And then it is a whole body turn, right? It's not like I'm swinging my leg. Initially, it's a whole body turn, and then I release my leg. Remember we practiced that? Nice, nice, beautiful, everybody. That was just terrific. Just terrific. So we kick, no change, change, not very well done, and up, kick. I have this real conflict between what my brain wants to do this, which is just to be in a completely different centered head lifting up space, and calling it at the same time. I'm realizing I'm gonna have to learn to do that. That's something as a teacher I need to learn to do. So how is that? Looks good, Michael. So let's do it one more time and then we'll go on. How about that?
That's good.
Whoops, it's a left heel kick first. Kick, no change, back. Do as I say, not as I do. Close, close, Dorothy. You spun, you spun. And remember, don't forget to think we. Let's just do that. You know, we, right? Nice, Erlyn. Nice, Michael, that works.
Yeah, I can't get all the way around, so I do like 2 count instead of 4 count.
That's fine. That's fine. And you keep spinning. That's what
And I'm on
matters.
carpet. And I'm on carpet.
And you're on carpet. No, whatever you can do.
Yeah.
Nice, Dorothy. Well done.
So you're not torquing your body. When you come back here, you're not like a corkscrew. You're not winding up and letting go. You said you're
Kinda you are. Kinda you are. It's kind of, so watch it from here. So you don't feel that torqued, but I'm just going to kind of walk it so it won't be much of a spin. But I'm balanced here.
right.
And then I start, you see, I start to go, but I don't let my knee go, right? I keep this side of me. So what's actually happening is I'm closing my quad, but I'm not just swinging this, I'm swinging my whole body initially, right? Because I want my whole body to turn around. But I let my hip go faster in the end. So when I let my hip go faster, it's going to come around like this, and it's actually going to be in front of me. If you look at the pictures I sent you, or if you watch Master Young, your foot will be in front of you. And when it gets in front of you, you're going to really torque yourself. But you've gone from this to this, and your whole upper body has turned too. Then you start to spin on this other foot, because your body has enough power, enough energy in it that you can really spin. That's how it happens, but I don't think you need to do it consciously. I think it'll just happen. Yes, Erlyn.
So what you're saying is that you're using this force is coming this way, and it actually gets in front of you before your entire body starts to follow. Is that right?
It does. It does.
Okay.
It does. But you will not get there. You will not get there if you think, oh, then just swing my leg around. That's not going to work. Ah, nice. What you want to think of is that the initial swing is of your whole body. You've got to say your hip is coming with it, but then you'll come up instinctively. You do come up, like you're like this, but you'll come up. And by the time you're up, this foot will be in front of you, and you'll start to spin. And you're all doing it. I mean, it'd be interesting to look slow motion, but it's so go ahead, try it again.
Oh, what I want to do is when I bring my foot back, I want to bring my whole waist back, pointing to the corner.
Yeah, you'll feel that way. Yes, I think so. You feel that way kind of when you walk it around also, it's like, you actually bring it all the way to the front, square to where you initially kicked. And then when you're bringing your arms up, you turn away and do the heel kick. You turn away and do the heel kick. You turn to the corner. But actually, I'm going to walk it around so it's slow. So when we've walked it around like this, because that's kind of what's happening here. Yes, all the way. And this is coming down. And then when this hand is coming up, you're turning it comes up as your waist turns to the corner, and then you kick. But it'll be a natural thing because you always kicked when you're to the corner.
This is one of the hardest kicks in all the 103s, as far as I'm
You
concerned.
know, Master, yeah. So I have always found it so. Well, you can tell, right? and only recently have I both started to understand it. So don't worry. I mean, the teachers have spent a long time just trying to talk to each other, figuring out how you even make this work. So give it a few years, right?
There you go. That's it too.
Nice. So Erlyn, that's lovely. You've got that. You will get that. I don't know if it's prior training or it's this. It's just fine. You're doing the same thing I tend to do, which is okay, but perfection if you're going there. What you want to do, when you're trying to reach around at that last moment and put your toe down and then get your heel down and turn. It works. But what it really wants to be at that last moment is you want to be sweeping. If any, you want to put that whole foot down at once and then it turns. So if you have the ability to do that, I am so envious. I should put you up here for everybody to see.
You know, I've been cheating the last few weeks by not wearing any shoes. The bare
It does
feet,
help.
it
Yes,
helps tremendously. And I think I should put shoes on now, I guess, because I'm going to have to at some point, right?
You're on a rug. For this, it may be a real problem. Actually, doing your Tai Chi barefoot is absolutely fine. Many martial arts do it barefoot. Tai Chi is done barefoot. So I don't feel like you have to put shoes on. That's why I wear the shoes I wear. They're barefoot shoes, and I have a lot of control by doing that. But you know, the floor is hard, especially at my age, and I don't. So, all right, we should go on, but we can always come back to this one. All right, I do want to show you how you get out of this, right? So we come back, and now we've done a right heel kick, right? And we want to do parry, block, and punch. Well, we're just going to kind of do a block and punch. So here we are. We're going to leave our hands where they are and put our heel down one line, two sides. We haven't moved our hands. Okay, and our body is still, you know, our torso is still off to the corner, right? Then we're going to shift our weight onto that front foot. As we do, rotate the right arm, palm up, and bring the left arm to your shoulder. This is a little bit like what you do. It won't feel that way though. What you do right after separation kick, right? When you're getting ready to go into the second one, okay? So here you are, and notice my weight is, at this point, my weight is kind of 60-40, but it's not gonna stay there, because right now, I'm gonna put all my weight on it. Now it's all my weight, and my heel is starting to come up, okay? Now, pull with your right hand, turn, and block with your left. Nice. But we forgot to do one thing, every last one of us. We want to do parry, block, and punch. So when you pull, right. And I have to compliment this whole class. Every single person has a good body shape. I am so impressed. Nobody did this. Beautiful. And then you're going to punch. How do you punch? Boom, like we always do. Nice. Remember, your palm is going to face the middle forearm, okay? Nice correction, Dorothy. Nice. Yeah. All right, so let's try that again. We've come out of a left heel kick. And here we are, we're up, wherever we are. And then we just come down. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a right heel
Right
kick.
heel kick.
Yes, thank you. Won't work this way. Right heel kick. And we're going to come down, not move our arms. Okay? Rotate the right arm, shift your weight, and come to shoulder. All the way, shift that weight. And Tai Chi pole, head lifting up, pushing up. Can you turn? Can you spin, pull, make a fist, block? Turn that upper body. You're spinning right here. I mean, your body is rotating, right? And come forward and punch. Bend that elbow in. Okay. Your arm is long and bent. Go. So let's actually do it from here. Let's see, right heel kick, right? Here. Down. Now move weight, rotate, bring that arm in. Then, did you make a fist? And punch. So it's parry, block, and punch, but it's basically block and punch. Right? You know, another swing, no first parry, right? Instead, I have never heard someone describe what's going on, but I look at it as I've tried to hit somebody and I've ended up grabbing them or they've grabbed me, right? So I'm going to pull and block and then come back and hit them. So that's how I think of it. Makes a lot of sense to me. All right, let us review just really quickly from here, a parent closing up. That's our next move. What you're going to do is turn your upper body a little to the left. When you do, your left arm is going to do this, and your right arm is going to go out a little bit. It's going to get like longer in the forward direction. Now, both arms rotate. And as you kind of make the change in direction, and then they cross and your right arm opens. Nice. You haven't changed really anything about your stance yet. Now you're going to shift weight back. And when you do, you're wiping somebody off you. And your fingertips are pointing. This is a single, it's like cross hands or something. It's a standing ward off, right? So you're keeping your space here, and your fingertips are pointing towards the middle of our forearm, and you are balanced. Then rotate your body direction, the torso direction, back to square as your arms come back. Nice. And then push forward up the diagonal. Okay, let's do that one more time. From punch, a little turn to the left. Your right arm extends, your left arm comes flat. Both rotate. cross. Now you're back. You've turned back in order to do that. Now you're going to pull, and wipe off. Turn back and push. Okay, that's parent closing up. Questions?
Can you do that facing that way?
Was just going to do that. Yep. Yep. All right. So from here, step 1, step 2 and 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. Let's do it from this direction. You might see a little different. Parent closing up. So you've punched. You turn a little to the left, your right arm extends a little bit, left arm flattens. They both rotate, palm up, and you come back and they cross. Oh, and your right palm open, sorry. Pull back. Fingertips pointing to the middle forearm. Turn square and push up. Nice. So let's do that final push here. Left foot forward. Left foot forward, just finish, just be pushing. So you're usually in right foot forward, but here you're left foot forward. We're going to do cross hands. We're going to start, we're shifting back towards neutral, shifting back towards neutral. And as we do, our right arm kind of comes up and tips a little bit, helping us make a big triangle. Then we finish the shift chopping to the corner, making a rainbow and chopping to the corner. Our left foot, you'll recall, pivots straight ahead of us here. Then circle both arms as you come back, pivot on the right foot, step in, crossing your arms. On the bottom is in the inside is on your right arm. And come up into cross hands. And if you're only doing second section, you close. You sort of present the platter, put little end caps on, and then push that ball down into the water. And finish. All right, so that's a little quick review of those movements. And you can ask Rita about them more next time. But actually, anyone have any quick questions right now about any of them? Yeah, Michael.
So at the very end, you come up and you do this step towards the very end. You come up and you do your right hand kick. You step down and you don't parry, you just block and punch. And you leave the parry out. You don't go like this. So
yes, correct. Okay. It is really just a block and punch.
But if we go back to where you're punching down and you're turning to and you're blocking before you go to your right heel kick, that's a block.
That's a chop.
That's a chop. And then you just block without parrying. Is there a parry in there? You know what I'm saying?
So you're talking about turn body, chop with fist.
Correct.
Right? So, okay, so here we are. turn body chop with fist. So you straighten your setting because you've been down. You straighten up. Then your right arm rotates palm down as you come back. Left arm comes over here. Now you're going to use this arm like you'd throw a mace, if you know what a mace is from like the Middle Ages. You're going to come back and throw this up. Boom. Boom. Okay.
Right. Okay.
That's what happens here. And then this is a strike.
Okay.
This is a strike. Then we do parry, block, and punch here. But this is our first parry here. And then we have another parry or deflection here with a block. So the difference is here, the right hand is parrying into our block as we turn, right? We're doing that same turn block. But in our new move, this hand is out here. So we are pulling rather than parrying. We're pulling and making a fist, or we're just bringing our arm in and making a fist. Okay.
You answered my question.
Okay, good. All right. So we are just about done. Let's do just this one move. I mean, this one sequence really quickly in the correct direction. So from right heel kick, sink, don't change your arms. Change your arms as you move forward. And then ready, spin, make that fist block, come forward and punch. Here it close up. Cross hands. Closing. Thank you, everyone.